everyone, Mhykol here. Welcome back to another episode of Mhykol Minds the Beast on the Mindcrack server. So, it's taken some work, but it's finally time to unveil the Bacon Theater. Did some working on, added some signs up here to the canopy. Shows movie, only the first one's playing, the other ones are just, whatever. And then got some movie posters going on. Thanks to suggestions in the comments. We got Raiders of the Orange Wool, B-Fellas, Team Canada World Pranksters, Dawn of the Zed. I tried to do Zesto's face, but I really am bad at this 8-bit art with only like a 8-color palette. Godzilla. And then Nebris in A Fistful of Glowstone. And of course we got the Star Wars going on. In here, this sign shows now playing ASCII Star Wars Episode 4. These are just fake show times. That doesn't actually work at those times. Ticket prices. The concessions needs to be worked on yet. I haven't even touched these yet. And actually behind these concessions is my chest full of stuff I've been using to build this thing. And then I've created a beacon control, which, if you listen, let me turn the sound up really carefully when I flip it. Hear pistons. And basically what happens is it shuts off the beacons. How that works, I'll show you how that works here quick. Oops, I meant to hit this button. If I hit right here, there we go. I had to pick it up. This is the piston, and basically what it does is it pulls away that block of gold, and it disables the beacon. Oops. And it's both sides are wired up to pistons like that, and then the wiring comes down. If you look, it says cover down here, actually right here, and then it connects into that block. And you can't really see it. So if you flip that on, it turns on the beacons. And there they are. Boom. And then, so this is very simple. Basically all this stuff, like all these have little computers down here. And I won't show those because I have to break the blocks to get to them. But like this one, I took part of NPaint. And I found the function that draws, so let's open up NPaint. T-poster. So I found the function in NPaint. So here it is. I drew a white line border showing where the edge of the screen is, so I know. And then I basically found the function in this program that, exit, and put it in a file called show. And modified it a little bit to get it to work. Did a little modifying around, but it's basically taken out of NPaint. And basically what happens is when you call show, like show poster.nft, it shows it. Like that. So what I have doing then is on startup, I have it running, monitor top, show, and then the file. And then it's done, basically. So we reboot. Watch reboots, it flashes. And then basically the computer's done. The computer doesn't need to do anything else anymore. Which is really nice. So these computers aren't sitting there running in a loop or anything, doing things. And then here, you've seen all this already. Not much different. I've got this hooked up, and it's hooked up to wireless, which I think I've showed this already last episode, and then goes over there, and the lighting control with the curtains going on, and I can almost close that off now. But I also, since it's wireless, I now have a remote for theater control. So if I shift and I could pick up the theater control frequency, so I can sit in here and control it now. So if I right click the button, curtain goes down, the door's closed automatically. Light shut off, and the curtain goes down, and then not long after the curtain goes down, the backlight turns on, and the movie starts. Really cool, huh? And then I also have it set that if I hit the button again, it stops the movie, shuts off the lights, and brings up the curtain. Shuts off the backlights anyways. Brings up the curtain. I need to work on mob spawning back there. I need to make it so they don't spawn. And there you go. Turns the lights back on. It's all magical. So let's go back into the back. And I'll show how that all works. And we're going to have a spider in there right now. I see him. There he is. So basically I need to replace this spawning floor with half slabs so they can't spawn. And place half slabs up there. So this computer, these guys don't do anything yet. They will soon, eventually. I want to get some more. But basically this computer, let's end the startup program. Come on. And it. There we go. And it startup. So basically what happens is I've got two functions, one to play the movie, one to listen for a redstone update. And while true, it gets the redstone signal from the bottom, this redstone signal. And then if the redstone signal is off, which remember I reversed that, it waits 10 seconds. It turns on the redstone up top, which then turns on these lamps up there. Waits a second, and then runs in parallel both those functions, both the play the movie and the redstone update. That means that even while the movie is playing, if the redstone updates, then it'll just stop the movie. And then I got monitor clear, and then sets the output, the top back off again, so it shuts those lights back off. Gets the input on the bottom to make sure it's still off. If it's still off, then it runs a red pulse on the right, which is this. And then basically what this is it goes downstairs, right down here, comes down, connects over here, goes over, around, and then connects into here, so it'll toggle that switch back and forth, just like how the remote does. You know, click the remote, toggles. Unfortunately, I need to do a little error control, because you can't switch back and forth while it's still moving. But there you go. Let's head back up now. Lights turned on. So yeah, this needs to be worked on, half slabbed up. And these monitors over here aren't doing anything yet. I do have the redstone signal going to them, but I don't have them doing anything yet. Get over here. So there you go, the theater. So far, we still get some mob spawning. I don't know why some spawn in here. Only one spawned in here, and an Enderman was in here once, but I don't know if it's because it was raining or what. But they shouldn't be able to spawn on any of these, because all of these are covers, and they're not supposed to be able to spawn on covers, as far as I know. Could be wrong. Who knows? But yeah, been amazing. Oh, and then these. I ended up having to put all sorts of stuff up here, because if I break out that one, should be enough. There you go. 3 computers for the 3 different monitors to run them. Be nice if I could run them all with one computer, but you need the computer right next to the monitor. So let's one thing that we want to try to do for this is there's a trade mat. There it is. Let's see if we can make a couple of these, or make about 8 of these. So I will need 16 chests, 8 machine blocks. And then we'll figure out prices for concessions here. Okay, I got 14 chests in here. So let's take those. I'll put a little bottle in there. And then we'll grab some more wood. So I can make 2 more chests. So our 16 chests, now we need a bunch of refined iron, which I'm pretty sure I have none over here. I have, yeah, a little bit there. And we're going to need 8 refined iron. Or 8 machine blocks, so 8 times 8. None in there. There we go. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8. Alright. Now, we're going to need a lot of redstone. Let's go grab a bunch of redstone here. Alright. And let's make some of these. So we got Trado mats. Let's see how these work. Can I put them on top of this counter, or do I need to put them behind? I think I need to put them behind. So let's put blocks down behind. Or I think I want to put them behind. Oh man, that's right. There's that black wool. Yeah, these are one of the computers. Okay. Oops. Let's put one here. Like that. That'll work. That looks pretty good. Yeah, that'll work. So this one will have apples. Okay, so that's that in and then out, locked. I don't know. So we'll get apples, popcorn. Let's see here. And then do they need to be, they don't need to be in a chest, do they? Let's put some popcorn in this one. So if we put popcorn out, gives you a popcorn, right? I absolutely have no idea how to run this thing. Let's see here. Let's make a really dumb thing, like nickel ingots. Those aren't used for anything, are they? We'll make that the currency. Oops. So how do I test it? Oh no. That's not what I wanted. I need my wrench back. There it is. There. Do they need any? I've actually never used these, so I have no idea how they're used. Let me do a little research on these real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright. Okay, got this figured out. So basically, the left slot is for me. And mark left slot. And then this is the output one. So a nickel gives you a popcorn. And then I need personal safes. Personal safe. And we need 8 of these. Okay. So that means I need 8 more machine blocks. And I'm short. Short just 1. Oh, wait, that's refined iron, isn't it? What do you know? Okay. 8 machine blocks, 8 more chests. Which I don't think I have enough. I got enough for 6. Mm-hmm. Let me get rid of some stuff here. Bum 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 bum. All right. Six. 7, 8. All right. And then we need 8 electronic circuits, huh? Do I have it in here? No. Let's see. Hopefully I have some over at the Red Rock base. I flew like through that real fast, didn't I? I do. Sweet. Alright. Make these personal safes quick. Boom, boom. Awesome. Alright. So then underneath the personal saves goes... or underneath the trade-o-mats goes the personal saves. So let's grab these. I'll put it 1 in each. Very good. And we'll put popcorn in there. That'll work. I think. And then we can do the same thing over here, which I need to move all this stuff out of the way. And I need to get more apples, waters, and those potions I definitely have a lot of. Fortunately, I can't. Alright, down here. Grab some of these. And then we have to fill a bunch of these up with the water. And then what else do I need? I need to find a way to get a bunch of apples. And a bunch of popcorn. Which did I? Maybe I already sent a bunch of popcorn through. Let's take a look. Oops. Overshot. So this one outputs a potion of healing. We'll make those cost 2 nickel. Why not, right? These can cost a nickel. And a nickel, why not? Popcorn should cost 3 nickels. And then healing potions go in here. And then basically what should happen, we'll give it a test here, to healing potion. So if I put 2 nickel, there you go. I got a potion of healing. pull that out. And if I look down here, there it is. There's my nickels, and then nice. Awesome. So I'll have to, there we go. So there's our concessions. I'll have to replicate it on the other side. I need to get my stuff out of the way first. And there we go. There is the Bacon Theater. I think that's going to do it for me for today. Thanks for watching, and see y'all next time.